Anybody that's been in this environment in a 82-game professional regular season understands the toll it takes, just with the pressures and the stress and winning and losing and riding that roller coaster, and it affects everyone. Nobody's absolved of that energy.
There's been a tradition of winning here, and that tradition has to be upheld, and everybody's got to be as fit as possible. Everybody's got to come in prepared. Everybody's got to do that little extra to make sure that their bodies, their engines, their asset is maximized. So there is a cost of doing business in that realm of the game, and we have to train like that. We have to prepare like that.
So our sports medicine team, we have our staff with the training staff, we have our performance staff. It kind of overall makes up the entire medical and performance staff for the team. So we're in charge with taking care of the athletes' performance as far as getting them to perform at their highest level.
We have a medical side of things, and then we have a performance side of things with strength and conditioning. And so there's a lot of back and forth between the two to create fluid movement and communication. But then there is also a different layer of detail that we know within the medical, and then there's a different layer of detail that the performance knows.
From the moment that they step into the facility in the morning, we have, quite a large impact in terms of what they do, how they prepare, what they eat, how they prepare their bodies on the tables, then in the gym, and how that flows onto the court. And then afterwards, the recovery and understanding, how they can prepare best for the next game or the next training session.
Because you have young players, because you have veteran players, you guys with injury, you guys who play a lot of minutes, then we do start to do some individualizations for everybody, which is important. I think at this level of pro sport, you should be doing some sort of individualization and looking back at the test data that we're tracking, and then kind of seeing what is maximized and what's not, and kind of get to it that way.
Back in the day, players were quote-unquote unlucky if they got hurt or if their career ended prematurely, and I think the players are more educated, more informed now, so they understand what is within their power.
Squeeze into the ball, and following me. When guys come in, they're happy to be here. They're feeling motivated to train, and we really just try to make it a place that they want to be. And
I think Rick has laid the foundation or the pathway for collaboration that he's managed to drive amongst the players, our staff, because there's so much that I have now managed to learn from the athletes, of them opening up and being more understanding of how we can help them.
Guys are going to get emotional, guys are going to have highs and lows, and there's lots of different things that can happen through the season. So I think we do a good job of being fairly consistent for them, and just a common routine that helps them know that everything is stable within that part of life or that part of the game, no matter what's happening.
Good morning!
Yeah, he's ready, right? Jumps today. We got jumps today. In case you didn't know. All right, let's go toes up.
Our group, we've got 9 full-time staff, and much again like the players on the floor, it's really important that they complement each other when it comes to their discipline, but even in terms of their personalities and their energy. And
it's a very long season, it's very long hours, it's very odd hours. In addition, you have late night games, and then there's travel after that. And so I think the players go through an incredible grind because they play roughly every other night on average, and I think our staff and the coaching staff do the same thing. Physically, we give as much as we can to support the athletes, and emotionally, we're just as ramped up during the games, hoping for success or being defeated by failure.
The feeling you get when you bring a player from being hurt to getting back on the court and excelling on the court, that is the best feeling ever, to know that you had a part in that process.
Can't even describe to you just how special this group of people is. And it's not even one person or 3/4 of the people. Everybody's so brilliant, and then also so kind, supportive, all those kind of things.
As a performance team, sometimes we have to look around us and take the responsibility to make sure that we bring it and bring good energy and create a good environment so that we're influencing things beyond just providing services. And with the grind that is the 82-game NBA season, that different times different people are going to need somebody to sort of grab them and pull them along.
We have a great group of people that are fully committed to not only this team but the profession. We all got into it and have a passion for it, and I think That's why we kind of bring our juice and bring our fight every day. And when you're with these athletes every day, you live it. Like, you're part of it, you know, you're part of the team, as they say. And so every day, because of those reasons, like, we come to work ready to go, and we wear the wins and losses just like everybody else.